waiting, holding up, or cancelling. For many, airplane travel has not been the best option. Here is how to remain composed despite whatever the airport may throw at you. Be compulsively early. Let's start with the most important piece of advice for traveling, which is arriving at the airport at least 3 hours before your trip. Also, check in online whenever you can to prevent unnecessary waits. If you can afford it, now is the moment to upgrade too. Not only will you be allowed to escape the queues, but you can also head inside a lounge in the event of a delay. Keep luggage to a minimum. Use carry-on only. Nothing ruins a trip more than lost luggage, and given how airports are currently operating, there is a very high likelihood that luggage will go missing. We are huge admirers of our Waze the carry-on, which is large enough for everything you might need, while still being small enough to fulfill size restrictions, especially those of cheap carriers. Bonus points should be given for the portable USB charger built into the design, which will be a godsend if you're trapped at a gate with a dying iPhone and no outlet in sight. Use an AirTag as an added safety measure if you really must store a bag, especially if you're carrying valuables. You can even get the Apple devices set within one of Hermes's classic luggage tags. If there are any delays, use them to clear your inbox. Most of us are guilty of boarding the plane with yet to be completed tasks hanging over us, and at least 72 messages clogging up our Gmail. Take the opportunity to make sure you get a proper break from work, order a latte, hunker down at your gate, and tie up any loose ends before wheeling up. Inbox zero may be an ambitious dream, but you can at least hand over any urgent tasks. Establish backup plans. Determine in advance whether you're going to reschedule your vacation or take a staycation if your flights are cancelled. In the event of a travel nightmare, your boss should generally be understanding about letting you work your scheduled out of office days, but sending a polite email in advance should ease your concerns. In any other case, make sure you have backup plans at home. Do your homework. If you're someone who's always had a more laissez-faire approach to holiday planning, a travel delay gives you a second chance to do some pre-trip research. Those who prefer analog guides should bring a compact but indispensable directory, which offers bird's-eye views of various cities. Digital natives, on the other hand, can trawl through brilliant design-focused recommendations from locals or plan their itineraries using an app. This is also a good moment to study some basic words and phrases in your host country's language or languages. You're never going to become fluent in Italian via Duolingo, but you might learn how to say hello, goodbye, and more gelato, please, in an hour or so you're waiting for your flight. Make a well-considered investment. Impulse purchases in a duty-free shop are generally a mistake, but if you have got a few hours to browse and are in the market for designer sunglasses or a classic handbag, take full advantage. Just do some Googling before handing over your credit card. Not all duty-free items are necessarily cheaper than their equivalent at home. Put your OTT subscription to good use. There is no reason to suffer through mediocre in-flight entertainment anymore. Download your favorite Netflix titles to watch through the streaming giant's app. Start it with any travel or food documentary series relevant to your holiday. We would like to recommend Ugly Delicious, Chef's Table, and Street Food, which are all brilliant. Podcasts are another good option for whiling away a few hours. Read the fine print, then read it again. It never pays to skimp on travel insurance. Find a trusted, vetted company and make sure to read every detail of your policy more than once. Not all providers will cover losses related to travel disruptions, including strike action, and having to pay for your hotel after a cancelled flight makes an annoying situation even worse. These are a few tips you can follow while traveling. We hope you have a happy and safe journey to your favorite destination. Please like this video, share it with your traveling friends, and press the bell icon for upcoming videos.